Hello and welcome to Drunk on Tea. Today I'm taking a look at these new Playmarkers made by AK, which could be a new, interesting way to paint our miniatures without having to use traditional painting methods. So these are one of these Playmarkers. They're much like a regular pen, however inside is a load of paint. So this one here is the ultramarine blue colour. You can tell when you remove the lid, you can see it's got a nice soft tip here, which is what we'll be using to paint our miniature today. The miniature we'll be painting is this Space Marine, which I've primed white, so we've got the brightest possible base colour for these paint markers to work from. So to activate the pen, you simply press on the top and it pushes the paint down into those bristles at the end of the pen. I think this can be quite a wasteful method, especially if you're only painting a small area, because you've got to load that tip up with the paint before you can paint anything. So you can see here it's getting messy, getting onto my cutting board. So I do recommend using a palette for this, so you don't get paint all over the place. Now I'm simply applying this all over the model. As you can see, it's very, very thin, very watery paint coming out of the pen, but this is quite good for a base coat. Hopefully it will give good coverage all over the Space Marine and give me that nice blue power armor that you want from an Ultramarine Space Marine. So one of the problems is the tip is quite large, so it is quite difficult to get into all of the creases and recesses on the model. I guess these could be really useful for those kind of people that paint in sub-assemblies, or the people I really don't understand that still paint with their models on the sprue. But for a fully constructed model, it can be a little bit difficult to get into all the areas, but hopefully in just a couple of layers I might build up to solid coverage, hiding all of those white areas on the model. It is very easy to apply using these pens. I don't need to apply much pressure at all, and the paint is coming out onto the model. Obviously it's quite messy. Well, I'm not used to using a pen like this. I'm a much neater painter with a brush. But the paint is being applied nice and smoothly all over the Space Marine, giving me that nice blue colour for power armour. Obviously I'm making sure I catch all the areas. I'm going to catch his hand here holding the bolt rifle, making sure that I cover all of that power armour with some blue paint. And after the first coat, you can see it's very patchy coverage. It's worked almost like a contrast paint. It's gone into those recesses, but it's pulled away from a lot of the top flatter surfaces. So I'm coming in now with a second layer, see if I can build up to a solid coat. So once again, I'm just going back over the whole model, applying another layer of this ultramarine blue from this play marker all over the Space Marine. Fine working in the second layer. The coverage is pretty thin from this. It doesn't come out too thick. So it is nice and easy to apply a second coat all over if needed without obscuring any of the detail. And after that second layer, you can see now that I've got that nice, smooth, even coverage all over the power armor to the Space Marine. So now I'm going to come in with the black. I'm going to pick out all of the undersuit and the rifle, details like that, with some black. So this is where I'm trying to be really careful. Don't want to get this over the blue if I can help it. I'm sure some will accidentally get over the blue. There we go, I've got some on the back of his leg already. It's alright, it'll be a good test to see if I can tidy this back up. So I'm just making sure I get all of that undersuit, all of the straps, things like that, with some of this black. It is quite difficult to control the amount of paint that's in the tip, where you've got to load it up for it to work. So it can be hard to get really small details with these pens. But I'm sure with a bit more practice, I'll probably be able to find a way to control how much paint is in the tip. And now I'm just going to paint all over the bolt rifle with the black as well. painting over areas that will be metallics later on, because that'll allow me to see how good the coverage of those pens is. Obviously, I'm trying to be careful around the black. I don't want to do too much touch-up work if possible. I'm just catching all of it with some black. With black applied, you can see how it has given quite a nice solid black, and I did manage to tidy up that little mistake on the back of his leg. So now I'm coming in with a bit of the leather colour. This looks like a nice brown colour, so I'm going to paint the belt on the Space Marine with this. So with this brown, I'm just going to carefully pick out the belt going around the waist to the Space Marine. Once again, trying to be really careful not to get this over any of the other colours. So this does paint fine over the blue. So these paints are okay for touching up and painting over each other. Although the coverage isn't great, a couple of layers and you do get a nice solid coat with all of these play markers. So the difficult part is just controlling that tip just to get the paint where you want. But much like with painting with a brush, I'm sure a little bit of muscle memory will make that much easier. So with that leather applied, it's a little bit lighter than I would have expected from the paint on the outside, but it has given a nice light brown colour to our Space Marine. So now I'm coming in with some of the gold. If we're painting an Ultramarine, we've got to give it those gold trim and the golden Aquila. It'll be interesting to see how the metallics work. Obviously, some metallics are really faint and don't give good coverage at all, but this pen seems to actually give really good coverage with the gold. It's covering up that blue really easily with just a single coat, and it's leaving a really nice bright gold colour on the trims to the shoulder pads. So obviously I'm trying to be really careful here, just catching the raised parts to the shoulder pads with this pen, as well as catching the Aquila on the chest. I'm also catching the one on the bolt gun as well. So this gold paint's fine over the black, leaves a really nice bright gold colour on all of these details. With that gold applied, we've actually got quite a good looking Ultramarine. But the next thing I've got to do is paint all of the metallic details. So for this, I'm using the gunmetal marker. I'm going to pick out all of the metal details on the weapon. So it's things here like the muzzle, the magazine, all of those sort of details. I'm just going to pick these out with a layer of the gunmetal play marker. Trying to keep that tip nice and fine, so I only get it over the areas that I want. So pick out all of these details with a layer of silver. This is still a really thin paint, so it flows really easily off the tip, but it does mean it can run away with you sometimes if you're not careful. And as always with Space Marines, I'm picking out all the metallic details on the backpack as well. Just catching these with a coat of the gunmetal play marker as well. If you're enjoying the video, please press like. If you want more videos, press the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. If you would like to support the channel and become a member, please press the join button down below. And with the metallic paints dried, you can see we've got quite a nice looking basic Space Marine. But now I'm going to try and push this a little bit further, and I'm going to test out if I can do some edge highlighting with these pens. So I'm using this sky blue marker here. I'm going to carefully try and edge highlight all the power armor. I don't know how this is going to work with the tips to the pens. So I'm just going to carefully try and catch the very top of this raised section here as a test. As you can see, although you can just about catch the top, that colour is far too bright for what I need. Because you can't mix these pens, there's no way to get a slightly darker colour. So now I can test how easy it is to paint over. So I'm coming back in with some ultramarine to see if I can correct this little mistake. I'm just applying a bit of ultramarine back over that panel to see if I can hide that sky blue I just applied. And you can see how after a layer, you can still see the sky blue underneath. And this is almost the edge highlight effect I would have normally gone for. And so now I'm just going to pick out the eyes on the model. So I'm going to do this with the red paint. I'm going to carefully sink this into the lenses of the eyes, being really careful not getting this over other colours. Although I do know I can come back in with some ultramarine and tidy up if I do make a mistake. I'm just carefully picking out the eyes. You can see, once you've applied it, you do get some nice looking eyes poking out from the Space Marine's helmet. But now I need to add that little dot of reflection. So for this, I'm using the pure white. I'm going to see how small of a spot I can get on this model. I'm just going to carefully try and catch just the very back corner with a small spot of white, which did seem to work quite well. They do have a fine tip to them if you can control the paint in the pen, so you can get small marks like this quite easily. With that white dot applied, I think that's as far as I'm going to take this Space Marine. So there are some more tests I'd quite like to do with these pens. The way they work almost like a contrast paint, letting a bit of the previous layers show through. It does make me wonder how they'd work over a zenithal highlighted prime. So if you'd like to see me try these out a little bit more, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try them out over that zenithal prime. But also let me know if you ever used these Playmarker pens before. But thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, an extra special thank you to Jenkins, our Tea Lover channel member. Thank you so much for the support, and happy painting!